With a red helmet firmly fixed on her head, Jen Lwere steps out of her canter truck. She moves with confidence, her boots kicking up a small cloud of dust as she walks towards the loading area. Then she climbs back into the driver's seat and maneuvers the truck into position. This is her primary supply yard, where she gathers heaps of sand and stones for her clients. Usually she hires young men to assist her, but today she works alone. Commonly known as Mrs. Building Materials or Mama Tipper, Lwere's journey as a truck driver began 7 years ago when she abandoned her career as a teacher. She opened up a spare parts business in a container by the roadside.
We pulled our savings and I started selling spare parts. The place was frequented by medium truck drivers and I eavesdropped on their conversations. Some mentioned earning 300,000 or 500,000 shillings in a day. That really struck me.
In 2018, she got behind the wheel of a canter. However, she did not know how to drive.
I only knew how to drive automatic cars. The trucks are manual. My biggest challenge was balancing the clutch and gear. It took me some time to learn, but after a week, I could drive.
To establish herself, Lwere joined a network of truck drivers in Sentema, a hub for building material transporters. Her husband, Stephen Lwere, contributed the membership fee of 300,000 shillings. She lacked the confidence of handling a heavy truck, though, so initially she hired a driver. She worked as the driver's turnboy.
When the truck is loaded, you have to drive very carefully, especially on bad roads. That is why I hired a driver. But over time, I gained confidence and customers started getting used to seeing me in the driving seat.
To survive in this business, one has to physically fight for clients. Being the only woman at the hub, Lwere struggled to secure customers.
We had a small operating space. The men were aggressive in securing customers, while I struggled to compete. Some days, I earned nothing at all.
In 2021, she left the network of truck drivers and started her own supply yard. However, several of her customers were reluctant to follow her to the new location. During this time, she discovered that she was pregnant, which made it impossible for her to load materials on her own. She had to hire help, which increased her operational costs.
However, driving remained manageable as long as the roads were in good condition.
One of the challenges she faces today is customers refusing to pay after deliveries.
A client might request a trip of small stones and we agree on the price. But upon delivery, they tell me they aren't home and will send the money on mobile money. Sometimes I wait for days, weeks, or never receive payment at all. Meanwhile, there are expenses. I must pay the boys who help me with loading.
Because of fluctuating demand, her daily earnings vary. On some days, she has multiple customers, while on others, she makes nothing at all.
We can take care of our family and pay school fees for our children. I have also bought a piece of land.
I am incredibly proud of her. She has been a strong pillar of our family, contributing in ways I can't even count.
She calls on the government to rehabilitate the road network around Kampala city to make transportation smoother for truck drivers.
Those bad roads are the major cause of accidents. It is a struggle to drive a loaded truck. However, when the roads are good, you can deliver the materials to the clients with ease.
Lwere is proof that with determination, barriers can be broken.